Welcome to the Icaran sector. Welcome to boarding action. I haven't done this for a long while, so we're going back to the first book, Editon. I'm playing one of the missions from there, and we're pitting Deathwatch versus the Death Guard. So yes, we have the 500 points of Death Guard versus Deathwatch. Just as a heads up, this is just before the new Space Marine codex has landed, so the librarian will be using the data cards rather than the index data cards rather than the new thing, even though this is probably going to come out after the codex is released. So if that's not of interest to you, thank you very much for watching. We'll see you in the next video. But if you're still interested, thanks for sticking around. And if not, please like, subscribe, follow along for more videos. So we have this arc ready for contamination by the Death Guard, and some of the old school Deathwatch have shown up. So these guys were once held captive by Trajan the Infinite, and a clerical subroutine error released them onto the universe 1,000 or 10,000 years after capture. And finding that their chapters had changed beyond recognition, they gave up their chapter markings and joined the Deathwatch as support for, in effect, all Marines in a way. Although we've got extra additional first company with us today. And the Deathwatch want Vashtor to help them turn this into a living bioweapon to send out Nurgle's gifts. And today our mission is Control Center. There are 4 objectives on the table, and it's hold 1, hold more, hold 2, hold more, and control objective marker A for racking up your points. And if you control objective marker, objective marker A is that one. Objective marker B is that one. If you do an action on objective marker B, that goes through to your next command or movement phase. If you do that action, all of the doors in this sector will open. So it's good for you, and it's also good for your enemy as well. Or maybe bad for you or your enemy if you were hiding and preparing. And there's extra points if you slay the Warlord as well. So there are 2 objectives that you can hold, A and B, 4 deployment zones down either side. One thing I like about boarding actions is it's mostly symmetrical, so it doesn't matter who gets what side, but we'll do all the roll-off and everything for that. And let's go look at the armies. So 500 points of Death Guard, and we're using from the book Plentiful Petulance, so he's got a 5-up Feel No Pain, and it's a Chaos Warlord with Plasma Pistol and Encrusted Exalted Weapon. 2 units of 5 Plague Marines, 1 that is biological putrefier. So 1 that's Power Fist, Flail, Bolt Gun, Spewer, and Blight Launcher. This one, the Power Fist again on the champion, but Plasma Gun, and the Blight Launcher again, and 2 Bolt Guns. So the rules change slightly. These don't attach to units, but for a CP, their attachment benefit can be granted for, I don't know if it's, I'd have to check if it's for a turn or if it's for a phase. So he can give out, he gives out fight first, and the Death Lord reroll a hit roll of 1, which will be quite handy as well. The 5 Poxwalkers and 10 Poxwalkers, 5 Blight Lord Terminators. Now these guys have the special rule that they can't be separated into 2 units of 5, which is normal for a boarding action. And they contaminate the objectives. I double check, I think that sticks. And if you get in contagion range, which is 3 inches, 6 inches, 9 inches, from turn 1, 2, 3 onwards, then you reduce the toughness of the enemy by 1. And because we're going up against Space Marines, I'm going to try the reduce the save, because Space Marines saving on a 4 is better, and hopefully kill more of them, because a lot of these weapons are single damage, so anything that gets through will be tasty. Let's go look at the Marines. So here we have 500 points of the Deathwatch, and of course they can either have sustain hits, lethal hits, or precision hits, which I guess precision hits probably isn't going to be much of a thing because the characters are not attached, so we'll just have the other two. Led by a Librarian with Stonebolter, and he's been given Artifice Armor, so he has a 2-up and a 4-up invul, which will save him because he only gets the 4-up invul if he's leading a squad, which he will now just hand out for a CP. And also the 4-up against Psychic, but there is no Psychic today, so that's not apart from him. Vanguard Vets, which I think now move their full 12, they just can't go through the walls. 2 units of Deathwatch Vets. One with Chainsaw, but it's now just their sword, and the Frag Launcher, and the Infernus Heavy Bolter. These guys are all choppy. There is a Thunderhammer, and this guy with the 2 claws, he is just single claw, which is just their power weapon. And this one he's holding up will be a shield today. And then Xenophi's Blade. And then coming in from the first company, the Stern Guard for their first game. So new model syndrome is going to be a thing. And they've got a heavy bolter, and they've just all got regular Stern Guard bolters just for this matchup. Because I'm not a fan of the combi weapons in this edition. But let's go set up just before we do that. Yes, these guys get Earth Moment, which currently is still reroll all hits and all wounds until the new codex drops. So we will use it as that. Deathwatch on the roll off. Vanguard Vets are here to try and get to that one as quickly as possible. Shooty ones to take this and move forward. The close combat to try and hold the center, and the Stern Guard and the Librarian to take the high value A target and move through like that. The Terminators are in reserve. Poxwalkers to hold this one, because once they touch it, they'll be fine. Of course, the range is only an inch in boarding action. The choppy ones here again, it's going to be meet in the middle and cause chaos. And then the Chaos Lord and the shooty ones to try and outmatch the Stern Guard. So the fight is going to be over A for most part. Right, let's see who gets first turn. The Deathwatch, the Death Guard. So it's Death Guard, turn 1. As usual in boarding actions, turn 1 very, very fast. And I checked, the CP is in your command phase to give your unit what it would be attached, and that goes through to your next command phase. So the Librarian needs to think about that one in his command phase. But everything has just advanced. Advanced onto his objective, taking it. And I don't need to do an action on it because I'm Death Guard, but we did advance so we can't open the door. These guys have run forward. They got 10 inches and came out here. Decided to tuck in just to be safe. And they've done the same. They would have advanced to about there, but they've tucked in to try and keep safe from any shooting as we go through to turn 1 for the Deathwatch. Moving through, these guys moved up, opened the door. These guys moved up and did the action to take that objective. These guys thought about advancing, but no, they're going to try and support the A objective. They've been given a 4-up invul for a CP. They've advanced, and there's one guy that can shoot through to there, and the Librarian advanced to keep up. So he's in rapid fire range, but they will get the benefit of cover. He'll hit on 3s, wounding on 5s, but 6s are devastating, which is what we're looking for. 3s. And I did not do anything in the command phase. 5s and 6s. So 1 devastating and 1, because of cover, 3-up save. Oh! We kill. I'll have to be that one. Ooh. Turn 1, kill. That's unusual for boarding action. Thanks for assault weapons. Right, that being done, let's go over to turn 2 for the Death God. So these guys move forward, and in the command phase, I spent a CP giving them reroll hit rolls of 1, so they will try and take down the Stern Guard before they retaliate. And these guys move forward. We're not in contagion range of these guys, but the Spewer is in range, and a couple of weapons. The Terminators drop down 9 inches away from here, 9 inches away from here, and they can shoot through into there. And the Poxwalkers just amble forward and open the door, rather than opening that one. So we'll go on to the shooting phase. Let's start with the Terminators. There is a Blight Launcher, 2 shots, hitting on 3. That's a lethal hit, wounding on 3s. 2 saves, it's AP -1, so it'll be 3 up because they've got the cover from the door. They're okay. The Combi Bolters. 1, 2, 3. We're pretty much in rapid fire range because we dropped in within 9 and 12 inches of them. Hitting on 3s. That was a hit. Oh, that was a 6. So there's 2 6s. And they do have lethal hits. 4s. That's 5. Saving on 3 because your save can't be improved. And they saved everything. Ooh. So. These guys will shoot through to here. There is a Blight Launcher and 1 bolt gun and the Spewer that can see them. And the Spewer is anti-infantry 2+. Nice. The Spewer D6 Torrent for 6. Wounding on 2s. Ignores cover, and it's AP -1, so 4 up saves. One of them takes a wound. There is, we'll take it on the one that's a shield that's not a shield. The Blight Launcher hits once. Strength 6, toughness 3 now, so wounds on a 2. Doesn't wound. And 1 bolt gun. And that auto wounds, saving on a 4 up. And that's saved. That's some good saving. Alright, coming up over here, we've got the Blight Launcher, 2 plasmas, and 1 bolt gun. So we'll start with the Blight Launcher. Oh no, they weren't in contagion range. But it was a 2 that filled anyway, wasn't it? Yes. Right, these are in contagion range. Hitting on 3s. Wounding on 2s. Saving on 4 ups. And the Blight Launcher is 2 damage. Yep. So we kill the Stern Guard. The Weapon Guard. The Plasma overcharged. All hit. All 2 of them don't wound. 4 up invols. Ah! I better CP one of those. Okay, so we make one, fail one. Oh dear. And the... Oh yes. The sergeant is fine. The normal guy is fine. The bolt gun. Just one lethal hit. Saving on a 4. And one of them takes a wound. That was pretty good hitting. And so these guys will try and make a 9-inch charge into there. Nope. And these guys will try and charge into there. You went 8. We'll do it. And consolidate in. Right, so 1, 2, 3, 4 can fight. Let's see who is. Okay, the blight launcher can't. So the flail, the bolt gun, and the spewer both have plague knives. So there is a single wound first. So let's try and do the plague knives. They get 3 attacks each. Hitting on 3. Wounding on 3s because of 5 up save. Oh no, 4 up save is a shield. There we go. The heavy plague weapons. It's 2 of them because that's what the flail counts as now. Hitting on 4s. But that one is lethal hit. Only on 2s. 4 invols. So the one that was injured is taken down. And they get to consolidate in and pile back. So there are 2 power weapons, 1 Deathwatch Thunderhammer, and a Xenophase Blade. Right. The Xenophase Blade has devastating wounds, so does the Thunderhammer. Right. Thunderhammer first. 3 attacks. Hitting on 4s. Wounding strength 10, so wounding on 2s. AP minus 2, so 5 up. They make it. Xenophase Blade, 4 attacks. Nothing hit. And then the 2 power weapons. Long Vigil melee weapons. Strength 5, so wounding on 4s, hitting on 3s. Wounding on 4s. Saving on AP minus 2. So we just cut down one of them. There's random ball gun dude. So that was pretty brutal for the Stern Guard. We will go on to turn 2 for the death. Pushing forward, we've gone for lethal hits this turn. These guys have been momented, so we've just opened the door, stood still because we've got some heavy weapons in there. Charged through, we've got some Inferno pistols in there. These guys have stayed still, so the heavy bolter gets +1 to hit, and they've also been given the 4-up invul again for a CP, and we'll try and get rid of those guys. But they will still hold that objective, which is going to be a challenge, but we'll have to come on for later turns to get more points. And we've remained in combat here. They'll fight first, But we stood up last time. Hopefully we can do more damage this time. Right, shooting phase. There are 3 Inferno pistols in here. Hitting on 3s, but re-rolling. And that explodes. Wounding on 3s, re-rolling. 4 up invuls. Everything works. Right. Okay, fair enough. The veterans, there are 3 bolt guns and Heaviness NV bolt and the frag cannon. Frag cannon gets D3 shots for 1, hitting on a 3, wounding on 7, so wounding on a 3, re-rolling off the moment. AP 1, so 3 up save, and does 2 damage. So get terminated down to 1 wound. And 2 bolt guns, or 3 bolt guns. Hitting on re-rolling, and that's a lethal hit. Wounding on 5s. Saving on 2s. Yep, and the Infernus Heavy Bolter, we'll just fire the Heavy Bolter. They all hit. Wound on 5s. Gives me some toughness 6. No. We did a single wound. Alright. Nothing can fire in here, they don't have pistols. Over here, Sternguard and the Librarian. There's the Sternguard, there's 2 left, and there's the Sternguard. Oh, the Heavy Bolter does already have sustained hits. Alright. Heavy Bolter, hitting on 3s. And that explodes. Wounding on 4s. But that is a lethal hit, which will just kill one of them. Bolter dude. Oh no, that's the blade launcher. That's the bolter dude. And then 2 shots in rapid fire range. Hitting on 3s. That one explodes. Wounding on 5s. Nothing. The Librarian gets a Storm Bolter. Hits, wounds on 5s. Save on a 3. Oh! We tickle a wound off one. And then the Psychic Attack. I guess we better do the Hazardous. D6 shots for 2. They both hit. Wound on 3s. Is it devastating? It is. And that one will save on a -2, so 5 up. Yeah. So we killed 2. That's right, with the devastating change. With the devastating wounds down. Oh no, they don't roll over anymore, do they? So it just kills that one. Alright, we will have to do that in the charge phase then. So these guys will charge in here for 7. That will get them nice and tucked in. The librarian will charge first. 7 should do it, right? I just don't want heroic interventions. Yes. And then the stun guard. Oh yes. So you took right against the wall. You took in there, so they all get to attack. Let's start over here. With the Vanguard. They get lethal hits on the charge. And they also have critical hits, and it's the old target. So they get 4 attacks each. 2, 3, 4, 5. Hitting on 3s. Re-rolling. That's another critical hit. And 3. So wounding on 5s. Re-rolling. And then another 3. Wounding on 5s. Re-rolling oath of moment. But these are just AP -1, so 3 up saves, but there is a lot of them. Alright, so we kill one, kill another, and put a wound onto another one. Kill one, kill another, and that one down to 2 wounds. And Stern Guard and Librarian, I'm going to pay to interrupt for 2 Marines. Stern Guard get 4 attacks each. 1, 2. Only 3 of them. Hitting on 3s. Oh, no 6s. Wounding on 5s. Oh, just the 1. Oh, and saves. Oh, the hazardous check for the sidekick. Oh, he's okay. Right, the Librarian gets 4 attacks. Hitting on 3s. Wounding on 3s, it's strength 6. AP -1, 4 ups. For D3, for just 1. That's a good time to spend a CP. There we are, 2, kill 1. And that on there. Oh, yes, I do still control that objective. And he has heavy plague weapon, 3 attacks, hitting on 4s, but that's a lethal hit. Well, it's onto the Librarian, so he's got a 4-up invul, which he makes. And that is... Oh! The Terminators get to fight back. They have 4 attacks each. 2, 3. Hitting on 3s. They do have lethal hits. Strength 5, toughness 3, so only on 3s. And AP -2. Oh, they've got 4 up involves. Oh, there's 2 shields. So one of the shields is dead, and the other one is injured. Ew. That's a bit stalematey. Almost everything's in combat as we go on to Death Guard turn 3. Before we go to turn 3, we completely forgot a fight. So there are consolidating in. So again, there are 2 plague knives and 2 heavy plague weapons. Plague knives hit on 3s. Wound on 3s. 4 up saves. Oh. We will kill another shield. And the heavy plague weapons hit on 4s. And that one's lethal. Wound on 2s. And there's 1 storm shield left. And then 6s. So that's the squad. So 2 damage apiece. Youch. So these guys are free to move. That's not good. Right, we will go on to turn 3. Deathwatch scoring big, holding 1, holding 2, and holding A as we move forward. We spent a CP to give them fight first. I will remember it, honest. The Poxwalkers ran a mighty 6 inches. Those guys didn't move. Checking the rules, he can only give that to a unit that he could normally lead, so he can't give it to the Terminators because he can't lead them. So they will not be fighting first. I'm not spending a CP to give that one reroll hit rolls of 1, which I forgot last time anyway. And they move forward to open the door, and then they will charge in. Hopefully take care of these guys. The Deathwatch are definitely on the back foot. Right, shooting. Plasma pistol into stern guard. Overcharging. Hits. Wounds. 4 up invul. No, does he take... Oh! He takes 3 wounds. I think that puts him down to 2. And we melt... Oh, it was on 1 wound anyway. Never mind. Chaos Lord. Has 5 wounds, so yeah, putting him down to 2. Oh, he has a feel no pain. He does have a feel no pain. Nope, he's still down to 2. Right. Shooting. There is the spewer, and there is a bolt gun from the sergeant, and the blight launcher. The spewer. 1 shot, wounds on a 2. Saves on a 4 up at this range. Saved. Bolt gun. 1 hit. 1 wound. Oh, we do take a wound. We should have fired the other one first. And the blight launcher. 1 hit. 1 wound. 5 up save. No, we should have fired them the other way around. And that's the end of the shooting phase. The Chaos Lord will go charging into the Stern Guard, which he does very easily. These guys will try and charge there. Yes, they do that. And he's not charging in because... No. Right. Chaos Lord has a Plague Encrusted Exalted Weapon. 6 attacks. Hitting on 2s. And it's lethal. Wounding on 3s. And AP -2. Well, it's got a fire pinball. Kills 1. Was the last one down to a wound. And over here, we'll do the heavy weapons first, because nothing is wounded. We will learn from our mistakes. We'll pay a CP for those to explode on 6s. Yes, that's in the book. What's it called? Blade-borne infections. 1 explosion, wound on 3s. Save on 6s. So that will kill 2 of them. And then the plague knives. 1 explosion. All of them wounds. Saving on 5-ups. So we will just kill another one. Leaving the poor Sarge all on his own. We'll go here first. Do I have anything useful for a CP? Strength of the Emperor. 6s explode and are lethal. Right, there are 4. 1, 2, 3. Well, 6s already explode, and it's still at both at the moment target. Oh no, add 1 to the strength, and 6s automatically wound. So they become strength 6, so they'll wound on 4s. So first of all, hitting on 3s. I was going to re-roll everything because it's all for the moment. I want more 6s. That is many more 6s. And these are wound on 4s, re-rolling. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 2, 4, 6. Exploding, wounding on 4s. And saving on 3s. Hopefully we can do some more damage. Oh! So we take 1 that was on 2 wounds down. Kill another one. And put that one down to 2 wounds. So, right, we'll do the fight back against the librarian. 3 attacks, hitting on 4s. Wounding on 2s. 4-up invul, which he makes. And he gets 4 attacks back. Hitting on 3s. With 2 explosions. Wounding on 3s. Yes, strength 6. And saving on 4s. D3 damage a time, but that will kill him. Alright, yes. And he can consolidate onto the objective, which means they will no longer control that one at the end of the turn. Which is good, and he gets to attack back. 4 attacks. 1 lethal. And 4 up invul. 4 up invul. They stand firm. Ooh. That is interesting. Right. Oh! Stengar gets to attack back as well. 4 attacks. And 1 wound, which he saves. So we'll have to go and do something like that. Right, turn 3. Oh! He gets to attack back. He's just got a 3 attacks, hitting on 3s, wounding on 4s, nothing. Ooh. And that probably means we're out OC'd on that one. And we'll go on to turn 3. Not much movement, but we do need to clear the warlord out here. And we've stepped off the objective here. There's no point in we stayed in combat there. And we do have pistols in combat. And we will go for the lethal hits this turn. And yes, hitting on 3s. Oh. No, the Chaos Lord has to be the oath of moment target, doesn't it? And it doesn't wound. Fair enough. The Librarian gets D6 attacks. We'll go for the hazardous because we need to do some damage. Focus Witchfire. D6 for 2. Right, that one's lethal. And strength 6, wounding on 3s. 4 up invul. D3 damage for 2. Oh, he's down to a single wound. For he has a feel no pain. Stonebolter. Oh, re-rolling. Re-rolling. Ooh, what's his save? Is it a 2 or is it a 3? He has a 3 up save. Ooh. 5 up. Oh, he survives. Right. On to the charge phase. The Librarian has to go charging in. Oh, we did pick up the points for holding all that one as well. That's the only charge we can do. So he has 4 attacks. Yes. Hitting on 3s. Nope. Wounding on strength 6, wounding on 3s. Oath of moment. Saving on 4s. And D3. 3, 4. Can he survive? No, he can't. So we take him down. Oh, he doesn't do an explosion thing. Yes. We will make him explode for a CP. Roll a D6 for each of the unit within 3. 2 to 5, 1 mortal wound, 5, 2 mortal wounds. So the Librarian takes, is that D3? No, 1 mortal wound. And the Stone Guard is dead. So the Librarian has 4 wounds, so he's down to 3. We kill off the last Stone Guard out of pure spite. So he gets to attack. And he misses all the time. 2, 3. We'll spend the CP again for the lethal hits and the extra strength, because we want that one dead. Not the auto target this time, but oh, wait, hang on a minute. We're lethal hits anyway, aren't we? But the increased strength is actually what we need. So wounding on 4s. And saving on 3s. No, he's finally dead. Oh. How are we in range to consolidate so we don't get that spewer? Yes. Yes. He just gets 4 attacks. Hitting on 3s. It's not even. Winning on 3s. Saving on a 3. That was worthwhile. Right. We will go on to turn 4 for the Death Guard. The Poxwalkers come just through that little gap there. Like 2 of them are going to attack when they charge in. They've come through to shoot him off there. Because he's tagged up, he doesn't get to shoot his horrible, nasty spewer, which is what we were going for. So we'll shoot in, kill off that one. What do we want to charge him? Let's charge him. We won't shoot him. So there's no shooting attacks. So we'll charge him with the Poxwalkers. Oh, yes. So we'll come in 1, 2. Yeah, so just 2 of them will get to attack. And we'll charge in over here. 4. Oh, that's not as much movement as I was hoping for. So we'll start. Oh, not enough CP to interrupt. So there's only 1 heavy plate weapon that can see. 4s and 2s. 6. Oh, and plague knives. That's a lethal, and then 3s. Oh, and then 5s. No, he's dead. And plague knives are AP1, aren't they? Oh no, they're AP dash. Oh. So he's alive on a wound. Poxwalkers. Poxwalkers have 2 attacks each, hitting on 5s. Nothing. So we'll consolidate in. So we'll put 1 onto the Poxwalkers and 3 onto the Putrefier. Who has a 3-up save. Toughness 5, okay. We'll spend the CP. Yes, for extra strength and lethal hits. Hitting on 3s. Wounding on 4s. Oh, wounding on 3s, strength 6. AP -2, save on 5s. It's 4 wounds, does he? He only has 4 wounds. Yeah, he's gone. Poxwalkers. And 3s. And they just have a feel no pain. which they don't. So 4 of them go. And oh, we didn't do the fight over here. Oh, we did do the fight over there. He survived. Oh, he gets to fight back. 3 attacks. Hits. 2 wounds. 5 ups. Oh, we just put a wound back onto a Plague Marine. That is not handy. Right. We'll go on to turn 4 for the Deathwatch. No points scored for the Deathwatch, but we have done the action over here to take that objective, and we've fallen out of combat both ways. They've jumped back onto the objective. He's moved back to try and slow them down, but they might move, shoot, and charge those guys. Poxwalkers, who knows? So we'll go, and that's it. There's no shooting, no fighting. We'll go on to turn 5. Deathwatch pushing forward. Right, we will put the spewer into those guys and everything else into him. So there is a bolt gun. 1 hit, wounds on a 3. Save on a 4. Saves. Blight launcher. 1 hit. 1 wound. Save on a 6. Nope. Finally take down that one. Spewer. 6. On 2s. And spewer is AP -1. Yeah. So that's 5 up saves. Oh no, 4 up on the shield first. He's okay. No, he's dead. And 5 ups. Oh. Oh no, what? That's 1 dead and 1 on a wound. Oof. Charge phase. Plague Marines charge first. Oh yeah, and 9 will get them in. And they can all fight. There's a 1 wound, so we'll do the Plague Knives first. 2 lethal hits, 3s. 4 up saves, because they're in contagion. That will wipe out the squad. That is it. We'll go on to the Deathwatch turn 5. End of turn 5, because that's it. We get the points for holding on to that objective and for controlling A, leaving it 45 points to the Deathwatch, 50 points to the Death Guard, meaning it's a Death Guard victory, and the Deathwatch only really stayed in the game by killing the Warlord. These Plague Marines have moved quite the way. I'm impressed with those guys. It's unusual for Deathwatch to be moving so far. But yeah, I enjoyed that one actually. That was quite fun. Yeah, there was some... reducing the saves on a Marine hurts. Oh yeah, I'd save that on a 3 or 4. That's not good. I think I missed a few 5 ups for the Plague Knives, but did they used to be AP -1 in 9th? Am I getting confused that way? But anyway, thank you very much for watching this short little game of Indulgence. Please do like, subscribe, follow along, and we will see you in the next video.